So, hello everyone. Welcome back again to Rona's Easy Home channel. And hope everyone is fine. And as always say, stay safe from this virus. Really, I have to drink water first. So, hope everyone is safe and in good condition also. Important thing is health at this moment because of this pandemic. So hope you all doing fine. You can drop your channel for your shout out and to acknowledge your presence also. So today is Sunday night here in the Philippines, and tomorrow I decide to close the two shop because of it's a public holiday, and because the Philippine president is going to deliver the second son of for 2020. So everybody, all Filipino people, not only Filipino people, are waiting for his sonat tomorrow in the afternoon. So I decided to close the shop because for sure mostly Filipino people are going to stay in their house, spending time with their family, and waiting for the announcement of our president. Hoping it's a good announcement for all the Filipino. He's going to announce what he do for 1 year, for another 1 year, and I think he's going to deliver the announcement also about the budget, and of course the first announcement for sure is about the pandemic and for the economy of the Philippines. It's really so bad. I think not only in the Philippines but all over the world because we all suffering for this pandemic. And uh, so hello. Wait a minute. I have to check. So hello to you. Good morning. I know it's your morning, and hope you enjoy watching. Hope you enjoy watching. I'm out of the topic because of nothing. Anyway, as I said, tomorrow we decided to close. So I think I can be up late. That's why I go on live again, and still noisy. And yeah, just want to be with all of you. That's one thing. You don't want to talk. You can ask me anything, and I will try to reply to all of you. If you want to know me more, then you can ask, or you can say hello to me. Today, me and my mom went to buy the tomato for my tomato jam because I have the order. But instead, we buy more tomato. She asked me to buy her an orchids. So, I buy her an orchids and one flower plant. I think she's happy already about it. And I told my mom that supposed to be it's not the right time to buy the plant because not all people are say are in good way to see like that, because for me I think at that or at this moment plant is not really wise to buy. Hello George, how are you doing? Hope you have a good day today. And I know it's your Sunday and you don't have to go to work. So, just sit back and relax for today. And yeah, so I told my mom, uh, supposed to be not to buy that plant because it's not really a wise to buy at this time. I think it's not really important, especially that we have also, she has so many plant already. So, but it's because she like it, so I cannot say cannot. So I still buy for her two, one orchids, one money plant tree. So I think I think you're happy about it, and I show her first. She's really happy about that I buy an orchids for her. It's banda orchids. It's color orange. The flowers color orange is really beautiful. The price is 300 peso for one stem of the orchid. Uh, so $1 is 49, 500 is one, $10. Yeah, it's a $10 for the one stem of the orchids, and the plant tree is 200. So it's less than, oh, it's less than $10. What's up? Hi Cedric, how are you? What's up? What's up? Well, it's the same, nothing changed. So far so good. Thank you for watching. How are you doing? And hope you have a good day. So how's life? Cedric is my friend. He's a Chinese here in the Philippines, and he's also a YouTuber. We became friends on Facebook also, and it's been so long already, and we already meet each other. I think thrice or 4 times already, maybe. He went here also to my shop to buy the beef bone soup. He's a good man also, but I think he's into relationship also with a Chinese lady. So he's not available. Anyway, thank you for watching, Cedric. Wish you all have a good night. And yep. So yeah, that's what happened today, and we stay in the house, and I went to my auntie's house also because somebody sent to my house to ask me to go up to my auntie's house because she's celebrating her birthday, 63 birthday, but I don't really eat so much, so only my mom. So I just go to my auntie's house just to see some a few of my relatives and just talk for a while, and then I just said I need to go because I have something to do, and I was so busy because I need to make the tomato jam because there is an order for me. So it's a bulk of tomato jam for Tuesday. So it was supposed to be today, and I canceled, and I said tomorrow, but I forgot it was a sauna tomorrow. So I said I can deliver it on Tuesday because maybe there is a traffic jam tomorrow. So that was happening in my life today. We really didn't go out because we tried to stay in the house. So we have a small market here nearby my place only. So I just went down, and one day I will bring all of you to the market. I will show you everybody how it is. It's really small wet market, not a big market. Sorry. So tomorrow I need to stay in the house to make the tomato jam. I have to prepare for Tuesday delivery, and I have somebody's ordering a cake for me also tomorrow. So I have a busy day tomorrow for sure. So that is anyway. It's good also to be busy nowadays, and more income for this time of pandemics, because mostly people here in the Philippines doesn't have work. They can't go out, they can't work because some area are under the lockdown. So they cannot go out, they cannot work. So they don't have money to support for their family. So it's really we have a hard time here in the Philippines right now. So I am so blessed only. And really busy few this coming few days. I'm going to be busy because I try to get my uh, TTI result. It's what's that? I Yes, but it's a little bit dangerous because um maybe you are busy taking the video and suddenly, well, snatch your phone and you didn't know what is going to be happen. So you have to be very careful when you take a video outside of your house, because especially now, like the other day, the two shop that is near to my shop was robbed already. So that's why I buy a lock yesterday, and I put more lock to the door of my to the gate of my other shop, my second shop. So you have to be very careful when you shoot the video in the market, because there are so many bad people. There are so many snatcher, robbery, hold upper. So especially now that uh, people have a hard time at this time. So I try to do that. Maybe I will ask to my cousin to go with me to take the video with my phone, or I use my mom's phone because it's an older one. Hire a bodyguard. Cannot afford to hire a bodyguard. Oh, somebody told me also that, Rona, you need to hire a bodyguard, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm not a high profile person, so I don't need a bodyguard. But some people here also, they hire a bodyguard, rich person, but they are not allowed to hire any policeman to be their bodyguard already. So it must be like private person. They cannot hire a private army. They are not allowed now. So that's what happened here. And what else? And we wash the clothes. Oh no, my mom washed the clothes. I just help her to hang. We have the automatic, no, because we have the automatic washing machine. So you just put all your clothes, and after it was, you just hang it. So my mom told me that, oh, you wake up so late and you have to hang your clothes. It's already done in the washing machine. So that's what I do today. And yeah, as I said, maybe I'm going to be busy next few days because I already registered my tomato jam online, the label. So I need to go to the Department of and Department of Trade and Industry. So I need to get the result, and need also to fix the label of my tomato jam because it's not really good. I really don't like. It's not really I don't like, but I I want a transparent label for my tomato jam. It's because it's really different. It's a white paper and it's a sticker. So I asked somebody to do for me, to design for me, but the lady that I was asking to do, she's so she's so how to say, she's so snug, and she is like very unprofessional. When she asked me to get, I'm not free because I also busy with my job, and I asked her if I can get it late, and she's angry about it because of the time. And if I'm free, she's not there. And also I asked her to make for me the level of my chili garlic sauce, but she do wrongly, so I asked her to change, but she didn't do, and she sent me a emojun angry bird, so I never talk to her anymore. That's why uh, but I already find someone to make for me a new one, so I will show you it the next day how is the progress of it. Also, I will tell how do I apply the department of the trade industry for the business patent for the label of my tomato jam. So I will tell how it is, how what is the requirements, and why I applying for the level. So it's like this. I'm going to access. Going to show. So this is the label of like mayonnaise. So you cannot copyright, or you cannot copy this label because somebody on this. So it's a corporation. So I apply also for the business name and the trademark of my tomato jam. So it will be legal. So uh, you cannot just uh, go to go for marketing for your product. If how to say, if you want to spread, or to be well known, or to distribute your product into a wide market, you have to apply a uh, business license and trademark of your label, of the logo also. So nobody can copy that, and nobody can copy the taste also of your product. So that's why I do. mm, I'm hoping that it will be success for my tomato jam. And it's really hard to introduce to everyone how it looks like, and how it tastes, because everybody knows that tomato is a little bit tangy when you eat, and it's really weird when you say that a jam. It's a jam, so it's a spread for the bread. It's really hard to explain to them. So when I introduce, like, okay, you wanted to buy my tomato jam, you want to try, they say it's a tomato. What is that? What How it tastes look like? So they're like like shocked. Tomato in a jam, it's in a bottle. So you have to really to uh, try to convince them that it's nice, and let them try first. And I was like I was happy also that when somebody tastes it, they really like it. It's really good for uh, crackers, soda cracker, for a bread, or fried fish, or pork. So I was so happy with the result of my experiment. I put it on the video, but I was So sorry to all of you that I take out the video of my tomato jam, because when I found out, I wanted it to put it in a bottle, and I wanted to put in a marketing. So I don't want somebody to, it's not really I don't want, it's like, oh, I really I think it's not good to share the recipe how I make it, because as I said, I want to be a distributor of that tomato jam. And it's like it was first here in the Philippines to have tomato jam. So I think it's only me. So it was really a um, hard experiment for me to do, to get the right taste of the jam. So now I was so happy that I have that, and I starting selling it already. And so happy also that, thank God that people who taste the tomato jam, they like it so much. So I was so thankful. And we also always have here in the fridge, but uh, I think 2 days ago they all finished my tomato jam. So that's at in this time of pandemic, you really need to look for another income, or another substitute for your everyday's living here, because if not, you will be so lonely, and you will be so down and depressed. So don't stop uh, searching, don't stop learning, study uh, for the job that you can do at this time. You cannot just wait when it's gonna be end up, because nothing can change the situation at this moment. Nobody can change, so you have to think what is the best to divert, or to sell things. Mostly people now are selling things here in the Philippines. They like selling the plants, selling something, selling the food online. So that's what they do at this time. You cannot just wait the what do you call that, the ayuda is a uh, helping or support from the government to the people. We cannot wait that ayuda, because we don't know when we when it was coming really. And also my auntie told me about it's like a relative, but it's not really a relative. She's working in Saudi, and she called today because she greet my auntie, and she said she don't want to go back home, back here to the Philippines, because um, the I think she think that if she come back here to the Philippines, she cannot find a work here in the Philippines at this time, and she cannot support her children, especially that she's a widow now. So I said, yeah, it's better to stay working abroad rather than to go back immediately to the Philippines, because it's gonna be hard life here in the Philippines at this time. So really, at this time, you really cannot stop thinking, or see what things that you can do to survive. So especially nowadays. So even my mom told me to rest, or to uh, stop making something to progress. And I told my mom, even we only, or me and me only and my mom, I really need to support also uh, support her also for, for what we needs. I need to pay the bills, I need to pay like that. So I said I cannot just sit down and waiting for the sun shine and waiting for the sunset. So I said I cannot do that. Even before, I really don't like to do that. I always think uh, that tomorrow is coming a new day again and you have to do another things again rather than to sit down and nothing to do. So before it's like when I was working in Singapore before, it's like okay, I was thinking like okay, why do I need to work in Singapore for nothing? It's like I have only my mom and I only support her. I don't need so much money anymore because we only two. So it's like my life is like empty when I was working in Singapore. It's like um, work. Then at the end of the month I get my full salary and that's it. I don't. I'm not really into, as I said, I'm not really into a signature things, or I'm not really into nice things. I don't really buy so many things because always my mom telling me that I think one thing that I didn't do when I was in Singapore with I really don't send balikbayan box. Really, even one time. I tried to send but I didn't pursue to do that. I didn't quarter purse. Okay. My employer told me to buy a big box, to get a big box to put things. And I said it's so big. The box is bigger than me. I can go inside. So I said how can I put things there? It's so many. I think if I put so many things in that box, maybe it's 200 Sing dollars. I spent 200 Sing dollars to make it full that box. So when I told my mom I'm going to send balikbayan box, and she said that why for I need to send a balikbayan box for her because she's only alone here in the Philippines. And I said uh, I can send you things like toothpaste or normal balikbayan box. They buy canned goods or imported goods like chocolates, uh, like sardines or everything, or milk or what, or shampoo or lotion or what. And then my mom, when I told my mom that I'm going to send a balikbayan box, then she said that why do you need to do that? I'm only alone here in the Philippines, and Philippines also has that kind of things here, and it's more cheaper when you buy here in the Philippines. And I said but it's imported, it's from here. So I think sometimes for me, I like my mom to get that kind of things, the important one, so she can try it. And she said no need, you don't need to do that. Save your money so you can go back to the Philippines sooner, because I'm only alone here in the Philippines and I'm getting old. And I said because I'm still stuck in that work. So I said my mom, okay, if you don't like, then I know it also. And then really I was surprised that I already put half of the box, like things that she needed. And I was surprised that it's the cost of money that I already spent is 1,500 Sing dollar. And I not even three-fourth of the box I pull it. I said to my employers, I cannot do that because I think it's more expensive to do that. Plus, not including the payment of the uh, cargo, because there is a payment also. So I said I think I no need to do that really. So I didn't send balikbayan even one time to my mom for my 13 years of working in Singapore. So what I did is I save. I only really I admit that I'm so stingy person. I don't want to buy things that is not really important in my life or for my mom, because I really thinking that if I um, spend too much and I don't need it, one day I will be suffer, or it's either I will work in Singapore the rest of my life until I become too old. So I said I really don't like. The first time my plan is I need only to work in Singapore for 2 years. After 2 years, I need to go back to Philippines to put up my own canteen, my own small restaurant. So it become 13 years before I make it my dream come true, because something happened. My father died when I was there, and my employer got sick for a brain cancer. And then of course they offer me my boss offered me a big salary, so I cannot just leave. I need to prepare them to uh, I need to prepare them that I need to retire, or also that I need to go back to to the Philippines to be with my mom. So it takes me 2 years before they allow me to uh, go back to retire, to go back to the Philippines to be with my mom. But until now, I still have communication with my employer, and they are so nice with me. They are so good, because they are Christian also. The first month of lockdown, they send some money to me because they are worried that maybe I close my shop, and they know also that I newly opened the second shop. So they are thinking that maybe I don't have enough money to spend for 2 months lockdown, or 1 month lockdown. So they sent me a money, and I said they no need to do that because I can survive here with my mom. But they insist. So I was so thankful to them that they helped me also last 2 months ago. So they are really nice. So I was so blessed to have them also, to meet them as my employer also. And yeah, so I never send balikbayan boxes to my mother when I was working in Singapore, and I save and save and save. And now I think the the greatest thing that I done is I fulfill my dream. I have now a two shop, and I running it also. So far so good, even though uh, the Philippines is under this virus, this pandemic, we still can survive. And uh, I'm not worried when going to be locked down again, because I have a new product, the tomato jam, and I can survive with my own hard work. I no need to, to ask somebody to help me, or uh, whatever things. So that's nice. So I think my advice to all who working abroad, especially, they no need to buy so many things while you're abroad, or you no need also to send so much for your family here in the Philippines. You need to, you know to plan the money that you are uh, sending. Also, you have to save for yourself and for the future when you wanted to retire, because mostly Filipino people, they work longer in abroad. They send so much money to the family in the Philippines, and the family in the Philippines, they never think about their family working in abroad, that they work hard in abroad, that they really have a hard time in abroad. They never think, sometimes they over expense their money here in the Philippines. So you have to be very careful in that. I have some friend, I think my friend already have two sons in Singapore, and they are already permanent resident in Singapore. They apply for permanent resident in Singapore, and then that time Singapore government stopped hiring to all Filipino people foreign worker in Singapore. So what happened? The husband laid off from the work, and of course the wife was so problematic that time because the husband doesn't work, and they need to support two kids. So because I have a friend there in Singapore also who's a foreigner, and he's a CEO of gas and oil. So I asked him to help my friend, and now the husband of my friend is still a manager of a gas company in Chorong Island. So I was so happy that I helped them. And sometimes they talk to me, sometimes they ask me how I am. And I said, I'm okay. And her husband is still working in that company. And I was so happy that I helped him find a job again in Singapore. And there is another friend I help also. It's really funny because you if you think that they have a good work, they are engineer in another country and they are a Filipino, and you will see them how they have life their life standard in Singapore was so good. They really, you know, uh, they can bring their family to Singapore for tour or whatever, and so suddenly they will ask you to help them because they their company was closed. And I was so surprised because I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. um how to say, I can't blame them that they are making easy money online on their blog, because I think that was only their uh, chosen work asking for money online or for their blogging. So I mean, I don't know, it's really I'm ashamed about it, but as I said, different people, different attitude, different character. So it's up to them what uh, life are they going to, you know, to do. Yeah, they maybe, yeah, they are lazy, maybe because they come here to the Philippines in a minimal budget. So they learn about the blogging, they learn about how to earn money on blogging using YouTube. So that's they wanted to do because it's easy for them. You have to sit down and you have to talk, showing something, and you have to join like a Patreon, monetize your video on. You can use also. I I should not talk about it already because it was past, and um, I was new on YouTube before, and I meet these people, I know these people, and I encounter this kind of people and asking some money for me. And I was at that time like, as I said, I have a soft heart, very soft heart. When I know that somebody is struggling in that things, I will help if I have. So I helped them, but I didn't know that this is their work. So when I found out that this is their work, that they get money online for to support their life, I was so sad because I become friend with them. So I was like, they use me on because I don't really know about what was happening in YouTube because I was new, or they really don't have uh, how to say it, they really don't have it's the way they're doing. I really don't know. I really don't want to talk about it anymore. I really don't want to say about, because I know I become talk of the town before. So I don't want anymore. I have a quiet YouTube uh, life now. It's different from before. So I really don't like. But it's really bad that some people they using their YouTube channel to earn easy money online. They ask money for the subscriber. That's really bad because for me, being a blogger is like nobody asked you to be a blogger or nobody asked you to go on YouTube. It's it's like it's just like a game. You have to be how to say that uh, to enjoy what you are doing and uh, love what you are doing on YouTube. It's like you are the one who wanted it. Nobody asked you to be on YouTube. It's the one you decide to go on YouTube. So it's not responsibility of your subscriber or your uh, people who wanted to watch you. It's not the responsibility to give you money for your uh, living here in the Philippines. So mostly expat they do that. There is really an expat here. They really do, and they go online. They teach how um, uh, hi, hi Filipina Turkish Life. Hello there. Hi sis, how are you doing? Thank you for viewing also. So that is there is also a YouTuber, an expat also. They go online and yeah, shout out po to Filipina Turkish Life. You can check her channel also. She has a nice channel. So check her out. Please subscribe her channel also, please. Yeah, so some sorry to all my Filipino vlogger. I really want to speak Tagalog on my video. Uh, but it's so suddenly that mostly who wants to meet is a foreigner. So uh, I hope you don't mind that I speak English even though I stay here in the Philippines because I start my YouTube channel when I was in Singapore before and I start uh, talking in English already. So that's it. So yeah, some blogger also they go online, they use their channel to get money to their subscriber. They showing an online one-on-one video call and the subscriber ask them what they can do here in the Philippines, where they can go, what life they can have here in the Philippines when they go, and how much money, how much budget they need to bring here, and uh, they charge at the time. They charge their time when they do that. So I don't know how much they charge for that, but they have to pay. There is a payment on that time. So I think it's their life also. So I don't really uh, wanted to interpret about it. But it's so sad that there is some uh, people who victims, they are victims of this kind of things on YouTube. So uh, I I am gonna say that you have to be very careful. Uh, you can ask anyone to all YouTuber, especially in the Philippines. Excuse me. When you want to ask something, you can go on Google and you can just try and learn and read. You no need to ask someone what do you wanted to do here in the Philippines or how much money that you wanted to bring here or you can bring. You no need to ask someone on one-on-one on YouTube. You can go on Google and you can also watch by watching YouTube channel by searching also. You will learn and you will know all about it. You don't need to go to one-on-one to one YouTuber or one expert something, because for sure they will ask rate for what they did. Okay, hi Scott Brownies, how are you doing? Thank you for viewing. And over 15 fabulous, please check their channel. We can support each other if really wanted to grow on this kind of things, because nowadays, even here in the Philippines, when I start my blogging and then when I start my YouTube channel, I think there is only few um, artists who's doing blogging. But now, because of this pandemic, all famous artists here in the Philippines was into blogging. So really, to all small blogger, all new YouTuber, we have to help each other, and not only here in the Philippines but also all over the world, because as you can see, uh, if you are really notice that mostly uh, famous people can get more viewer, can get more subscriber. Who we are, it's not really easy to get a subscriber. It's not really easy to think about the topic that you have to, to show here or to talk about. It's not really, so we need to help each other to grow so fast here on YouTube. I really put up a group on my Facebook. It's a YouTuber Hangout, so you can also join that group and you can promote your channel there. You can put your the link of your YouTube channel. Just find the YouTuber Hangout on FB. So that's one of the, you can promote your channel. And really, I really, it's not, I really don't like to be on YouTube before. Somebody forced me to go, okay, go to YouTube, make your YouTube video and show your knowledge about cooking. It's because I really, if I experiment my food, I really like to cook. It's really my passion. And I learned from my boss before when I was in Singapore that you have to experiment your food, the taste of your food, before you can serve to the people. So if for me, if I experiment my food, I really don't like to share it anyone because of, you know, if because of I really don't like to share it, because if I share it, somebody will know it. And it's like, how to say that, um, there is a competence of this recipe. So when I already experiment my food, I already deduct all the sweetness, the all the fatty ingredients, so it become healthy already. So I really don't like to share it. So somebody forced me to go on YouTube to do the video to share my small knowledge about the cooking. So I didn't have the choice to do that, because I think it was also correct. It was also right to share the recipe also to other people, especially to my countrymen, because uh, as everybody know, we are in a third world country, and mostly people here in the Philippines, they can't go to the big restaurant, or they really cannot afford to buy uh, a delicious food in, or famous food in the restaurant. So I said, I think it's right to share also my recipe also. Simple food that you can, make it presentable, make it elegant and fresh and delicious food, and with affordable ingredients only, become more easy. And really good taste. So that's why I decided uh, to go on vlogging. So it's not really I want. That's why I stopped for 2 years to upload my video here on YouTube because I do this the canteen, and I really become busy. So I think last month they messaged me again that why you didn't do a video. It's because I think 1 year, or not even 1 year, I monetize my video here on YouTube. And uh, it's really, it doesn't care for me if it's monetized because I'm not looking into money on YouTube, or I'm not really into money. So I said, if I do this, it's not for the money, but it's because I like it, and it's because I'm happy to share the knowledge about cooking. So when they asked me that how come I didn't upload any video for 2 years, and I said I was so busy with my business and I become lazy because I'm not really into this kind of things. I feel like I'm shy to be in front of the camera, and I'm really shy talk to talk. For me, it's like I'm talking nonsense. It's nobody watching me. So it's like, wow, this is like, now it's like, wow, this is really a big responsibility now, because it's like somebody's waiting for, it's like few people are waiting for my uh another video again for the next put. So it's really like, sometimes I was thinking what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put, what I'm going to upload, or what I'm going to cook. It's like I'm lazy to do that. But nowadays, like, somebody need to, to inspire for you to do that, because sometimes they, especially when I heard them that, oh, you have a good video, you have a good food that's showing, so it's inspire me, and it's uh like giving me energy again to do the video. So thank you everyone for supporting me for everything for my video. So really, we need to support each other to grow subscriber. And I really don't know, because now, to all, how to say that, I joined some few groups here of YouTuber here in the Philippines, and I really don't understand their terms like BSL, like uh, they asking you to sub like that, because before, we really search. I need to search if I wanted that video, that channel. I have to subscribe, and I have to put message. So uh, I will ask them to support me also. That's what I do before. But now it's not. I noticed that if you join to this kind of group to promote your channel, you really need to comply the rules. So I really don't understand what is BSL, and they you need to message their inbox or your inbox. So I really don't want to do that, because my inbox become full, and I don't know also to answer them. So what I always, when I put my link about my video, I always tell them to uh, drop your channel, put the link, and make a comment. So it's more easy for me to find it on YouTube. But most of the days, they ask me to watch the look for the YouTube channel. So I have to search on YouTube what their channel, and I need also to um, message them, because they asked me to message them first. So I was thinking, why do I need to do that? It's like too difficult to search sometimes on YouTube their channels. And I said, why do I need to do that? If you're really a YouTuber, if you're really into blogging, you don't need to do that. Just click the link or the video, and make a comment, and subscribe, and put the bell, and follow them. Every time they have a new video, you have to watch them. Not just like subscribe and you know you didn't watch their video. It's mostly it's like that now here in the Philippines, and it's like they are so new on this, and uh, sometimes they just subscribe and they do nothing. They will not return what you are doing to them. So I'm sad about that. So if you're really into blogging, you know need you really need to help your fellow YouTuber also. You have to subscribe, you have to watch their video also, and you have also to make a comment. And of course, uh, what I always do is I try and I always uh, reply to all the comments on my video. I think that's really good things that the best you can do is to reply them, because um, if you do that, you will showing that you are connecting to your viewers also. So I think, I don't know to other people if they do that. Sometimes they just ignore, they just put the thumbs up and the heart sign. But for me, I also comment and I reply also. So that's the best way that I can do that. I know that I'm with them, that I was very thankful that they watch my video. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you to all of you. I think somebody's watching. Thank you so much. You can also ask me if you wanted to ask. Oh yeah, I think I also say at first, before when I do the video, it's really, I'm so shy about it. I remember my first video is like I keep laughing because I really don't know what to say, and I cannot do cooking properly. And one time, I think my peep video was I showing the adobo, and I forgot it and I have to, when I had to run to the kitchen because uh, I said something smells like burning something. Oh, then I forgot I was making the video of my adobo, and when I checked the adobo, it was already burnt. It was already dry. So it's like I cannot stop laughing really, but I really need to continue making the video that time. So I don't know. I know they noticed that my food was burning that time because I was become like I'm really watching the TV. And sometimes I know when you are in the house and it's like in front of the TV, you are cooking, and then your attention go to the TV and you forgot that you are cooking, and it's like so suddenly it was burning. So it's mostly, sometimes it's really happen, or mostly it's happening to me. So I'm, now that I have the shop, I don't watch while cooking. I don't watch TV while I'm cooking because for sure I will forget. Especially it's like so interesting show, then I cooking and I forgot it, and for sure it will be poor. So I really don't. And uh, so many times I burn my cake. Suddenly, really revelation. So many times I burn my cake because I keep watching on YouTube. So when my boss said that, Rana, you have uh, somebody is going to get the cake, or you need to deliver the cake in the school this time early in the morning. And when she wake up, and I said, oh my goodness, and I said, oh mom, good morning. Um, I didn't make the cake. And my boss said, why? I cannot say it was born. And sometimes I said, the oven is broken. So I'm so bad to lie, right? But it's really happening to me in Singapore because sometimes so, the oven is beside me, and I holding my phone because it's middle of the night or early in the morning. So what I did is I watched all the YouTube. uh, I sub- I subscribe all the YouTube and I watch them, and then I forgot that the cake need to turn the other side. So when I check and the timer is ringing, it's already burned the half and the other half is not cooked. So really, it's so fun when I or sometimes it's like I'm so sleepy and I have to open my phone and I go on YouTube, then I watching. Then when I heard the timer of the oven, and then I have to put down my phone, and when I get the cake, I burn my hand because it's like it's like like it's like, oh, it's so fast. It's like I'm shocked. Oh, so fast. It's my cake is already burning. So it's many times it's happened to me. But my boss so kind, and he was so understanding, and um, they always telling me no worries, it's normally happen because you have so many works, and you bake the cake early in the morning or middle in the night, so don't worry, you can bake again. And I have also a bad experience also. So she sent me to the school, one of the famous school in Singapore. She asked me to go online. No, she asked me to attend the Dorian Pop uh, Dorian Pop baking in a baking school. So she asked me to attend that schedule. And then when I go home and she asked me to do that Dorian Pop, every I don't know if you know the Dorian. Dorian is like a jackfruit, and it's very smelly. So I really don't like the. It's not about the smell. It's about the taste. I really don't like the taste of the durian because it's like creamy and tangy. I really don't like. But it's so smelly. So uh, some people they don't like it. So she asked me to do the durian pump. So I think it was already 10 times I tried to do that. I really cannot do perfectly. Every time I take out from the oven and I put the pop on the table, it all goes down. So it's supposed to be up. It's like bubble. So every time I take out from the oven, it's already I'm going to throw it in direct to the garbage bin because it's really I cannot use it. So it's already 10 times I do that. Still I can't do properly. So I when my boss come to talk to me, so she asked me if I do it properly, and I said no, cannot. I cannot really do it. I was already surrendered. So can you please send me go back to the Philippines because I cannot do it properly. And she to the thing that she sent me to that famous baking school in Singapore, and she asked me to attend that classes only for the durian pop because she really loved the durian. And when I go back home and she asked me to do the I cannot do it properly, so it's like I'm sad, but she is still ha, hello, Bad English Filipina. Please check her channel also. Subscribe her channel. Bad Filipina. Wait. Bad Filipina. Bad English Filipina. That's her channel. It's really sorry if I talk like this because really I'm not into like this. I'm still not how to say that. I was I'm still shy to do this. So that's is so I told my boss when I talked to her, I said, I think mom you better send me go back to the Philippines because I already 10 times do that. I still cannot make it properly. I still cannot do. And she said, it was surprise to me when she talked to me like, it's okay, never mind. You try again, uh, 5 times more, and for sure you can do it properly. You will see. And my answer to her is like, I already wasting 5 kilos of flour and the ingredients, but still I cannot do it properly. I was surrendered already, so it's better I quit and send me go back to the Philippines, and you hire another Filipina that is better than me. And really surprised that she answered me like that you no need to do that, you have to stay, you have to try again, try and try until you succeed. And I'm not angry because you're wasting the flour or all the ingredients. I will uh, try to understand you, so you no need to be worried, you no need to be uh, afraid of me, just do it. So it's really a big help for me when I was working with a good employer, and really lucky to have them. Until now they message me and asking me how I am. But one thing I didn't tell to them that I have a YouTube channel. I didn't tell to them that I showing the food that she asked me to do. So really, I was so shy, or I was so scared to tell them that I have a YouTube channel until now. So when I asked her, I tell her that I have a new product about my tomato jam. She asked me where I'm going to sell it, and I said I have a website, and she asked me to send the link to her. Until now, I didn't send to her, but she's still asking me, how is your business, how is your life, how is everything. I become open to my boss in Singapore. We have a good relationship also, because I treat them as my second family, and they treat me like not other people, or not a domestic helper, or not a worker. They treat me like a family. So that's why I work with them for 13 years. So they are my first employer in Singapore. They are also my last employer. So when like the other week, they messaged me, the granddaughter already can talk, so they said that they miss me. They asked me, sorry about the noise, they asked me when I can go back to Singapore to visit them, and I said because there is a pandemic, so I cannot just go to Singapore quickly for tour, and they offer me that I can stay in their house also when I wanted to go for a tour in Singapore. But they also plan to come here in the Philippines this year, but it so happened that we have the pandemic, so they canceled. So it's um, really it's a big help for me that learned I learned things, so many things in Singapore. I really don't believe also that I I have a good food, or that I can cook. I never believe in myself until uh, one time that my boss has a visitor, a foreigner visitors. She's from Australia, and she's a missionary. So my boss invited her to uh, go to their house to have lunch. So my boss asked me to cook a very simple vegetable. It's a broccoli, and because the lady is like a vegetarian, so I'm also a vegetarian that time until I become vegan. So my boss asked me to cook a simple vegetable, and to my surprise, in Singapore, if there is a visitor, they cannot talk the worker personally. So they need to talk to the boss before they ask a permission. If they need to ask a permission to the boss if they can talk the worker, or the people. So to my surprise, the foreigner walked to the kitchen and talked to me and asking me where I came from. And I said, I'm a Filipina. And she said she went one time already here in the Philippines, and she's been doing missionary. And she asked me also how old I am, and that time I was only 33 something. And she said that I was so thankful that you have cook a really nice vegetable. And she told me that she went so many places, she went so many country, and she on the first time to try to taste the broccoli, that it's not saggy or it's not overcooked, and it's not also uncooked. It's really accurate only. So to my surprise, she asked me the recipe. If she asked me if she can have the recipe, and she said that she was so glad that she tried my food and it was so nice. So I was so shocked, and also my boss like giving a two thumbs up to me, and she said that she was so proud that I cook a very nice food for her visitors. And I was so like, really? It's like, really? But yeah, I was so really, I think, I believe that I have a good food. And um but sometimes also, like, you don't know really if it's really nice until some people will judge how it tastes. So yeah, so it's really, really, I'm happy also that my shop is still, the customer keep coming back to our canteen, to my canteen. So I think it's showing they like the food if they still coming back more and more, asking for more and more food. So anyway, thank you so much for watching me. I think that's it. I have 30 minutes, I think, or more than 30 minutes talking with all of you. So hope tomorrow again can see you here, same time, same place. Um, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to make the tomato jam, so I will show you how I'm going to pack it tomorrow. And yeah, thank you again. See you tomorrow again to all of you, and stay safe, everyone. And thank you for supporting, thank you for watching, thank you for viewing me. And yeah, please support Bad English Filipina channel. And uh, we have to over 15 fabulous. Please check her channel also. And Filipina Turkish Live, uh, please check their channel. Yeah, please support each other to grow our channel. And hello George, thank you for watching. Watch Chen, thank you so much. And yes, stay safe everyone. Bye bye. Have a good day and have a good night to all of you. Bye.